morning and hello to Belfast vlog 2, aka the final one. We are getting ready to go down for breakfast because we got bed and breakfast and haven't been able to use it yesterday because we was up really early at the Giant Causeway, if you've seen the first vlog. So we're actually going to have a bit of brekkie. Nothing, well, we're still quite full from dinner, to be honest, so we're going to have something because we've paid for it, and also it could set us up for the day because there's going to be a little bit of drinking today. A few little shots of whiskey here and there. We've got 2 distilleries. We are doing the Titanic exhibition along with the Titanic distillery and the McConnell's distillery. We're finding the final of the Glass of Thrones, the final 2, and we are now packing to go. Dan said it looks a lovely day out there, maybe just a bit fresh. Oh no, it looks dry. It's a nice dry day, maybe a cold day, but a dry day. We're just waiting. I've got my bits for the transfer. I'm going to come back after breakfast, quickly put a bit of slap on. We'll ask what time checkout is, hit the road, and then it's a big long day of exploring again, my lovely. So stay tuned and let's get in with Bill. What are you doing?
I put it on twice, it's fell off.
Aye. Let's go grab some food.
You feel like summer days to me, warm, tender, sunny rays. I hope that we are meant to be. You say nothing at all when we meet, yet somehow I know your history. Oh, come what may, I'm ready.
Ta-da! All done. And Danny's repacking my bag. I can't fit anything in. I'm like, I still got to get my book in. But yes, we're all ready. I've gone kind of like semi-natural. I've only got a gloss on my lip today. I've nicked Dan's scar.
I'll freeze, it's fine.
You can have it back. He's looking very cosy in his jumpers. There's multiple layers, but repacking my bag because it's just not closing. Breakfast was actually really lovely. You enjoyed it. We had our first white pudding. And I actually may have preferred the white pudding to the black pudding.
I see that.
Really?
Yeah. It
was so nice. It was a bit more like sausage meaty haggis flavoured, I thought, like a bit more meaty texture. My big thing is like packing books because I'm like, oh.
Up there are mine.
Yeah, I'm like, because I don't want it to get bent or folded.
It's fine. Let me get a bottle of whiskey in there.
Well, this is what I mean. Like, we've still got 2 distilleries, so we need to. What have you done with the Game of Thrones tote bag that we got?
It is all in my bag.
So if we do need to, you can put your whiskies in there.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I will do my best.
But it's like, and then I've still got my makeup bag and heels.
Heels are the bear because they're an awkward shape.
Yeah, I tried to put it in, but it didn't fit in with the boots. And I can't exactly wear them.
How did I have them when we can't? How did you have them?
They was in the bottom with the loafers, but because I'm wearing the loafers, the boots take up all of the bottom now.
Oh la la.
I can change into my boots if need be when we go to the airport.
Okay, that might make sense. But that's that.
Done.
Better.
We've got matching ones. These were from Amazon, guys. They were the 46, 30, 20, like the actual size, and it's got the compartment at the bottom for the boots, what I wanted. So
one thing I do like about them is that we didn't get stopped at the airport. Because normally...
Well, I can't lie, I was a little bit...
yeah.
We was kind of just ushering our way very, very quickly through because the lady was pulling bags over. Even though they are the size, obviously if you cram it, it might not fit in the thing. And she was making people take stuff out, weren't she, when we was there?
Yeah, people were having to rejig their loads of
and we was like, ooh. But what actually happens? So obviously if we have duty free or whatever, we're going to need a bag to go in the hold.
Yeah.
How do they actually stop you?
She's probably sitting there with a scanning machine like, right, don't worry, you can pay, it's fine. So you leave it there and you've got boop boop.
But like when you're on the plane, because Dan said under his seat he only fit his bag.
So you.
But I got mine.
Did you put
and
yours
the
under
handbag.
that way?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I went that way.
Oh well, that's why.
That's why. Okay, that makes sense.
That's why I said like the Game of Thrones bag.
You
I'll
take
take
this.
we'll work it in one of the things. I would open my handbag across, and then the Game of Thrones bags Dan could take for his hand luggage because I had it with 2 under. So we'll see, because it is jammed very tightly, and I'm like, still need to get some
Whatever it is,
bits.
we'll get our bits in there.
Guys, the video and photos are still not loading properly from Game of Thrones, and it's actually really worrying me now. So I think I'm going to email them later as well with all of the codes and that, to just be like, hi, we've paid and we don't have anything, but
You not
yes,
taking that?
I'm okay, thank you for sparkling. But yeah, I mean, Dan was saying, like, for another weekend, this is definitely a lovely little hotel, ain't it?
It is.
Food on site, brekkie. But off we go. We're going to find the other stock and then go to the distillery. That's going in my bag. It's our last day of Belfast. You enjoyed it?
Yes.
Mwah. Let's go. I got the tingling lip gloss, so your lips might tingle.
Lovely.
So trying to find the Stark one, we actually just went to the end of the landing and see it's here. I was like, how did we not see that? But this is the dockyard where it was all built, and then it went out. So that's cool. We're actually standing. Imagine like this was all sunken because they was building ships in here.
What's the HMW?
H&W, that's the brothers. Horde and the brothers that built it.
Yeah.
And then the Game of Thrones
Oh, wow.
is literally down there. Oh, that's a cool view.
Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here. Within this romance, I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Odd thoughts and some dusty dreams, and we seem to find common ground. Guess everyone's got their own sound. I never cared much about fitting in, what's right or a sin. But as you stand before me, I give in. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here. Within this romance, I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here. Within this romance, I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Just tell me I belong. That I'm the lucky one. I'm your chosen one. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here. Within this romance, I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here. Within this romance, I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one.
I need to know now, just just like the seasons, they come and go. I don't understand the reason. I thought I knew you, I was mistaken. Said you were sorry, but my heart is still aching. And I'll wait to hear you. Yeah, I'll wait. You're aiming at my heart. All your words come easy, and I know you play it smart, but say it like you mean it. And I'll wait just to hear you. Yeah, I'll wait. You said that love would be our guidance, any direction, but all I hear is silence. So give me something I can hold on to, 'cause I've been drifting, not knowing where I run to. So I'll wait to be near you. Yeah, I'll wait. You're aiming at my heart. All your words come easy, and
Guys, that was so good, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
We,
bloke was very informative.
it was, and the price that we thought for the casks was bang in the middle. So who knows, we could be invested in a McConnell's cask, but you can get the bottles online. Didn't have any space to get any merch because really wanted a hoodie, but they're setting up a market now, which they said is the first Sunday, oh God, of each month. And the fact it's in the prison, and this was the jail that someone had messaged me on TikTok and said, make sure you go to that, and there's a stairway to heaven. So me and Dan have just been like, right, we need to come back the first Sunday of a month, do the prison tour, and have more baggage allowance to get some whiskey and merch. So now we're off to the Titanic distillery, which they actually mentioned in there, because the man who drove a bus and won the lottery invested in McConnell's and started up Titanic distillery.
Started up McConnell's, didn't realise how much it was to actually
Yeah,
get
to
things going.
reinvest it and everything.
Sold it to the Americans for them to invest.
And then went and done the Titanic distillery,
And then, yeah, and then
which is what we're going to do now. So, back to back, we don't have time for St George's Market, but that means next time when we're back, that will be top of the list. But that was a very interesting tour. We've never had one inside the prison.
I don't think we've ever been to inside a prison, let alone the distillery.
Always a first.
Yeah.
Right, onwards to another distillery, Titanic. We found the final one. We've done all 6. How tired. Right, now off to the distillery, which I'm guessing is the big pump house over there. Oh yeah, we see all these maps and we're like, oh, maybe we should go this way. We've got Thompson Dry Dock, Titanic Distillers. Let's flip you.
know you play it smart, but say it like you mean it. And I'll wait just to hear you. Yeah, I'll wait. Know when to listen, knowing when to speak, know when to suffer, and my heart is feeling weak. Know everything
like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors, summer love, memories washed in every.
So we didn't realise that the ticket includes entry to the Nomadic, which was what we said we wanted to do. So we've just finished there. We've got about an hour to chill before we need to go back and just settle ourselves out for the pickup. So we're going to go do the Nomadic. They say in there not to film. You can film on the little ride that you would have seen. That was actually quite funky, wasn't it, the little ride? And then the last bit, I don't know why, you walked in, so like they'd found it and everything like that. When you walk in the last bit, there's like obviously a sculpture of it done, and it's like hanging in like wrought iron. And then you look down and it's like the video footage of how they discovered it. So it would be like what the submarine you would have seen. And when we walked in, I don't know why, but I was like, oh, I felt a little like, I don't know, it just took me by surprise of that, weren't it? And Dan was like, I know what you mean. I was like, it just kind of takes you a bit, oh, and it does make you realise, like the man, it said when he found it, they was like, yeah, we found it. And then they realised you've actually basically found a graveyard. And like, it was a very sombre moment. I think we have to go around that way, yeah. It was a very sombre moment, and he held like a memorial, and then they found the rest of the ship. But yeah, I looked at it and all of a sudden I could just feel my eyes, and I was like, oh, like.
I don't know if anyone has been to the Harry Potter studios, but imagine it being like the final revealing,
yeah,
but having the.
It's not a happy ending Hogwarts Castle.
It's not. No, what I mean is that it's. What is it? Like you go in, there's like this grand finale almost, but you're in essence looking at a boat where everybody
died.
Yeah.
It's very thingy. I think the lighting, like whoever done the thing, the making of the steel boat in there, it was all red lighting, so it was very like the end. But yeah.
Just think what that bloke said. These. You get 2 foot either side throughout the whole.
Wow.
How big that the boats are, and the only reason that they stopped using this was because the boats nowadays are too big. Yeah.
So now we're going to go kill 40 minutes on the Nomadic. And something that we was going to do next time we come back, we're taking it off now.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mister, can we leave this seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me there. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love waiting at a seat. Won't that low train carry me back? Yeah, they left Columbus been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Well, that long old train back. Carry me home.
So we finished off with a little snack at Greg's before the airport. We're just going to head back now. We'll get picked up in half hour and then off on the plane. Don't want to go.
Will I cry? Will I leave behind broken and crumbled signs, hiding all my roads to you? And if I fight, will I come?
London Gatwick. Gate shown at 10 past 8. We didn't get stopped this time. And oh my God, look what we walked into, a duty free. A Joe McConnell's. I mean, he has done the distilleries, so I think it'll be rude not to. Oh my God, Dan, I told you it's Christmas. They've got Christmas hats on. It's Christmas. It is Christmas. They've got Christmas hats on. I know what you're looking for. Do you want me to take my bag? Because I feel like we're going to end up...
I'm going to need you to take your bag.
You want a hand for your whiskey?
I am going to have a... Oh, look, it's all over there. Fucking hell, this is like Christmas for adults.
For someone who's not ever done Irish whiskies...
I'm merely just looking.
I don't believe that. He's not just looking.
To life, calling for all your light, giving all my heart to you. And I've been falling, I've been lost, and I've been calling on my ghosts. I put it to rest because I'm coming home, coming home. Oh, and I've been carried, I've been dragged, and I've been lucky torn inside. I put it to rest because I'm coming home, coming home. I am done, I will stay to find.
Hello. You're actually on a new camera. If you watched the Life Lately vlog, you'll know that I've had a little bit of problem with this. So we've had to go back, take it back, get a new one, but we are home. Of course, you guys would have seen it's actually a bit later. It is fireworks actually tonight. And I was like, I haven't done a roundup because I haven't had the camera to round out. So I feel like I need to start peeing around with the settings again. But we are just here. What are you looking for, darling?
Nothing.
What whiskey do you want? Is that what you're looking for? Do you want one of your little JDs? No? Do you want the hazelnut Putin?
Excuse me?
The Putin that I got.
Oh no. No.
This is 35%.
Oh, I see how over there.
Oh no, guys, I've done me now.
Have you chipped them already? Because I ain't going to hear the end of it otherwise.
No, how's that all gone on my... Oh my God, look, it's all gone on my toes. And it's gone on me Right, guys, we're not gonna.
You've got it on the rug. You've got it here. You've got
Done.
it there.
I've got nail polish on the rug tonight. Right, I need to sort out my nails. I went for a chocolate brown, but yeah, I've kind of got it everywhere and anywhere else. I'm just making sure I haven't got it on the throw of the sofa. So, of course, what is a travel vlog without a little roundup at the end of what I picked up? There will be a travel diary separately, probably coming tomorrow, where I sit down, we go through costs and trips and everything like that. Kind of just like a little, everything basic for Belfast. We do them after every travel video, just so that if you guys were thinking of going, we give our recommendations, so you know for pricing, money-wise, everything like that. But, of course, the most important part is what we picked up. So first off, you would have seen in the first vlog the dilemma with the transfer, that he couldn't help it, bless him. He had something like a flat tire, and what one did you end up going for?
Monkey howler.
Oh, banana liqueur. So we got there. We would have obviously been at the hotel probably about 20 minutes prior, but we had to wait 20 minutes and then we got to the hotel. First off, if you're looking to stay in Belfast, but you don't want to be in Belfast, we was at Titanic Hotel in the Titanic Quarter, and what, 15-minute walk to get across the bridge to the town?
Wasn't long.
And then like maybe half hour to get into main town.
What would you class as main town? Cause
main town, like where we picked up Paddy Wagon. Like by City Hall.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
But like 15 minutes, so from there you have to walk down the water and then cross the bridge. That's like 15 minutes, ain't it?
But on our first travels, it felt like an hour to get there. But then once we realised where we were and we got our bearings, it was like 15, 20 minutes.
And like first time it was dark, it was rainy. I was trying to film everything, so we was a little bit slower.
That would make sense because we was looking for the glass of Thrones. That would make sense, so that you would have seen. And
you detoured into your bakery.
Yeah.
But in terms of location, we come back on the first day of the trip, landed at City Hall, what was it, maybe about 5-ish? And it weren't rowdy, but it was quite lively in the evening. You could tell it was like getting a little bit hustly bustly. And I think if you was to stay in the main city, I don't know if you'd get the same relaxing vibe as what we had. Like, we didn't hear any noise, nothing. Like, we was out of the sticks, which was actually quite nice because you could just switch off. The only music we had was from downstairs because we had a function both nights we was there, wasn't it? Weddings and dances.
But you couldn't hear it once you was upstairs.
No, you'd come in and we was like, what the hell's going on here? Oh, wedding, oh, another function. And from where, if you want to do the Titanic exhibition and the distillery, like your hotel is there, the Titanic exhibition is literally opposite. The Nomadic is across the road, which is it's the last White Star vessel ship that you can actually go. That's part of your Titanic ticket. The distilleries 10 minutes down the road by HMS Caroline. You've got the 2 Goliath cranes to look at. It's very like that. You understand why it is the Titanic Quarter. Everything around there is like naval, sea, the whole shebang. And of course we spotted a Greggs. There is a Greggs nearby. And then you walk around the harbour. There is a Premier Inn as well in the Titanic Quarter, weren't there? We found.
Yeah.
But check prices. If you can get the Titanic Hotel early enough on a good deal, it probably will, I would say, be the same, if not a fraction more than the Premier Inn. Because I think one of it we saw was like 170 a night, weren't it?
That was the Premier Inn.
And I'm like, that's a lot for a Premier Inn. So definitely have a look to see what is about in that area, because it's also next door to the SSE Arena. If you've got any concerts, I said now I wouldn't rule out Belfast for a concert. Because it's literally 15, 20 minutes from the airport.
Yeah, it wasn't far.
You got the arena, you got a Premier Inn there, or you've got your Titanic Hotel. So if we couldn't get anything, I looked at Dublin before for a concert, but I'll be looking at the SSE Arena in Belfast now. We was lucky with weather. The first morning you guys would have seen it was quite drizzly and rainy, and we was like, oh, shit, we don't want this with the Giant's Causeway because we knew it was walking and hiking.
Yeah, considering we stepped off of the plane, it was belting down. We come out in the morning and it was raining, and he was like, "Should we get an umbrella?" And I was like,
"Oh yeah, you
how
can
much
rent
was it?"
It was £2 for 2 days.
Yeah, and it's like, if it doesn't rain, then you're lumbered with it. So it was like,
I'm glad we didn't. We had our
we'll be
hoods.
all right. Yeah, and it was literally started raining, got round to the front of the bay where the glass of Thrones was, and then it stopped.
And it was literally, we had a little bit of rain on the coach up to Giant's Causeway, but after that, like, we was quite all right, and I was quite happy with that, to be honest, because it was very nice. And to be honest, our coats, guys, if you've been with us since Iceland, them Iceland coats are the best investment we have ever bought. Good old mountain warehouse.
Yeah.
Thick, and like even on our plain black.
Spit it out.
Plain back. Okay. I've not had any whiskey, guys, don't worry. The air hostess man.
Oh yes,
it
nice
was
coats.
Like, lovely jacket. I was like, thank you. So they're definitely coming out to Poland with us. But in terms of the Giant's Causeway, very funny story behind it that you guys would have heard in the vlog. And you know what? Very different. Like, it wasn't mountainous like Snowdon where you climb the mountain. I didn't see anyone climbing the mountains. It was like the bottom bits, weren't it?
But you could get up there. So,
do you reckon you could?
Well, you could. We looked at the billboard. So we
there was
followed...
challenging route.
It wasn't challenging. You followed the blue path all the way down to the Giant Causeway. Then where you walked through, then it went red, and then
yellow was
it
challenging.
Was red all the way along until I think it was called the Shepherd's Steps or something.
Oh, okay.
But then they went up, and then you walked to the top of the cliffs back round, which that was lovely. I would love to have done that. But then they had the yellow route, which was it would go there, then it'd go further round, and then it would go further up.
Why do I feel you're going to want us to do that now?
I mean...
This is why it's like, next time we go, we'll just drive out there.
Yeah, I think we should.
Pay the car park.
I'll pay for the car. Pay for
well, we definitely would have to do that before we did the distillery. You can't be going up there if we've done a whiskey distillery tour. Can you imagine in Bushmills?
That'll be fine.
Not if you fall off.
Why am I going to fall off? I'm not an idiot.
There's no safety harnesses or anything. But it was in a lovely area, wasn't it, round by Bushmills. And I was like, damn it, because that was the distillery I was trying to originally book for Dan. But from our hotel, it was over an hour, and they wanted 116 quid each way. And I was like, that's more than the trip.
But when you think of it, it makes sense because like we travelled there on the coach.
Yeah.
And then we've done our little excursion, whatever. But then to travel back as well, I'd understand why it's that far, because it's a good 40 mile.
We had a scenic route going back, didn't we? We went through the King's Head from the Game of Thrones walking tour.
King's Head?
Oh, you bugger.
I'm sorry. Went through it was
we saw the
King's Road in the Game
Manor
of Thrones.
House, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I saw a rainbow. And then we had...
Irish.
It was. We had a lovely Irish coffee. I will say, though, if you go to the Causeway Hotel, which is where they do the Irish coffees, it's a bit more expensive than we have back home for a smaller portion. I went for a Bailey's one. Dan went for... Was it Jameson's? It was Bushmills in it. And it was like $7.75 for those coffee pots. So, yeah.
Them small ones at your local coffee shops.
I think like they have to probably thrive off the tourism that they get, don't they?
Yeah, with prices like that, you couldn't be lasting that much long ago.
Well, we had one and we was like, we've done it, it's all good.
Yeah.
And then we had the Game of Thrones tour, which I love that Game of Thrones studio tour.
That was really cool.
I absolutely loved that. Are you yawning?
No, I was looking at the fire.
The fire's not on?
No, I was looking at the surrounding area.
He's getting a thing, he's like, I'm dropping off out here, guys. The Game of Thrones studio tour, very much like Harry Potter tour, weren't it?
It was.
How like it was set up, and like even the lighting, it just It reminded me of Harry Potter, but completely different.
It was nice to actually walk around the sets, see the costumes in the particular areas that they should have been in, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So, like when you walk through the wall, the White Walkers.
And it wasn't that busy, was it?
You say it wasn't that busy. Is that
compared to a Harry Potter world where, like, I've been there where your elbow, like, going through, you can't really stop to take pictures. I think we had a good amount of space around us between the trips.
We did, but is that because we let everybody sift through and sort of
maybe
hung back?
We was doing our own thing, taking photos and trying to remember bits, because I couldn't remember much of it. I can't lie, guys. It's probably been like 5-6 years since I watched Game of Thrones. But after we finished Stranger Things, you keep bloody...
I'm not. I was looking Sorry. I ain't been in any more videos. I'm sitting here yawning.
After we finished Stranger Things, I think we're going to watch Game of Thrones, aren't we?
That'd be cool.
I've got 1 to 6 on DVD. I need to get 7 and 8. But it's got to be on Netflix or Disney. It's got to be on bloody one of them that I pay for. Or Prime. If it is, anyone know what season 7 and 8 Game of Thrones, if it's on any of like the subscriptions, please do let us know, because otherwise I'm going to have to start buying the DVDs. And I can't find the DVDs singularly. It's only box sets of 1 to 8, and I don't really want to spend another £100 when I've got 6 of the DVDs.
We'll have a look to see if we can get them in CEX, because I am sure.
I couldn't see anything on Amazon. It was just the box sets.
I'm sure you can pick them up.
We'll have it. If there's any other Game of Thrones out there, let us know. Have you been to the studio tour? Is there anything that you'd like to know? Because honestly, I absolutely loved it, and you wait till I see what I got. You wait till you see what I got. Where's the main part? Oh, it's hidden. It's hidden down there. We come back. We had a lovely meal at the Wolf Grill, which is the restaurant within the Titanic Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
That was lovely. Pan John peppers. Dan had his bread and oils.
Mm-hmm.
Steak, onion rings with some cold cannon and truffle fries. Them truffle fries were good.
They were okay.
And peppercorn sauce. Dan, of course, had his Guinness.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have been saying, did the Guinness taste different?
No.
Did it not? See, I always hear that the Guinness tastes different. I didn't have any Guinness, and I barely had any whiskey.
So I got told, if you're going to try Guinness, go out of the local areas.
Right.
So I was like, okay, but I'm not going to moan. They were still nice. They was ice cold.
Right.
They had a good head on them. There was none of this. Like sometimes they can taste really funny.
Oh.
But that they was bang on. I enjoyed them.
Approval from Dan. And then we literally got back that night and crashed, guys. You would have seen from the vlog. Like, we didn't even round out. We woke up at like gone 12. I was still in my dress. And I was like, what the hell? We just crashed out for like 2 hours. And then again, it was an early morning. We did get a little bit brekkie. That was lovely. And we went to McConnell's, which I had no idea was inside a jail. And one of you lovers actually messaged and said, Shan, if you're out there, you need to do the jail tour. And we turned up and it was in the jail. And I was like, no. So definitely do that when we get back. Very unusual tour. That was a different tour and good.
Yeah. To start off, like, they was changing and getting things ready for a market.
Yeah. They have a market first Sunday of every month. The Crumlin Road Gaol market. And when we come down after the tour, it was all set up, wasn't it?
Yeah, you had some lovely pastries and cakes and arts and crafts and
I've got no room in my hand luggage.
Thank God. Some little old ladies knitting hats and that type of stuff. So it's a proper little quirky.
We do need to go back because I do want a green McConnell's jumper. I don't think you can say more Irish than a whiskey jumper in green.
So, but that's the thing, like, I was like, oh, I've never heard of McConnell's. So I was like, okay. And then when you get out there, you understand why you've not heard about them.
Yeah.
So.
Good little story.
It was.
Then it was kind of, I didn't realise that they would be linked in a way with the Titanic distillery in a way.
No, we ain't going to know that, are we?
The person who, like, revived McConnell's created Titanic distillery.
How?
He was a bus driver and he won the lottery in Belfast.
That's it.
and he bought McConnell's, realised, shit, I need a lot more money than the lottery win, and set up the Titanic distillery. And
after selling
McConnell's to an American investor company. Now, I don't know if that's Diageo. I don't know if McConnell's is within Diageo, because they do like Baileys and Guinness and Malibu and all that, don't they?
Oh, are they American? Because Diageo is hardly an American.
Is it American or Italian? Or we might have to look into that one. But the Titanic distillery put in something like 5 months before.
Yeah.
So they've got the title of the oldest Belfast.
No, it's the newest. The newest, like, producing whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Being able to produce whiskey in like the first 90 years.
Because they established 5 months before McConnell's.
Even though McConnell's has been going since 1776.
And McConnell's, they had a few things like back in the lines, because they had a 20-year cast, didn't they? Whereas Titanic Distillery, they're doing blends at the moment from all the different distilleries, and that one, he reckons 26, maybe 27 they'll release, won't it? He said the blender is keeping it very, very close at heart with that, so we'll have to see it. And of course you guys would have seen from the vlog, Dan says at the airport, we're just looking.
I was. And then I see one.
It just so happened to have the McConnell's. You got the sherry cask one, didn't you?
I can't lie. Like, that genuinely just tastes like toffee.
Where have you put it? Is it in the cupboard down the stairs or on the thingy?
That's fine.
Oh, I'll make space in the drinks cabinet if you want.
No, it's okay, it's okay. No, I can't drink it.
Is that going to be like one for best?
No.
Because your JD's in there.
Yeah, stuff like that I can sit there and just put it away with.
If any of you guys watching are a whiskey lover or know anyone with a whiskey, what would you say is your favourite? Because that would actually be good to compare with yours.
Yeah.
Or any distilleries that you guys know have been to.
Start taking pictures of your whiskey collections. Send them over to Shan. She'll love that.
Guys, if I showed you the whiskey collection that we've got in the cupboard under the stairs, and I'm just like, at least with the casks, they're not here.
Mm. We
did inquire about becoming a 250-year member of McConnell's, and they said the price, and we was like, maybe not this month. Christmas is a bit tight, but you never know. And I definitely think that that would be one that is gonna boom, because it's got the history behind it. And it is limited, and it's almost like a revival of Belfast whiskey history in a way. Mm. And it was it was continued by a woman.
Yes, it was.
The man's wife. She took it over. She was a master blender, and I really like the story behind that. And that bottle, we haven't got it here, but guys, if you see a McConnell bottle, the bottom of it is ridged, which is supposed to be like a snug, which is where women would go off for a drink in private. And then you have a plain bit with a rim that's supposed to look like a capsule, because whiskey was almost prescribed as medicine back in the day. And then it filters up, and you have the iron industry clasp on it. And then the top, thank you, darling. So they were saying this is like the snug where women would drink. It's kind of like a nod to Eleanor. Then this bit is supposed to be like the pill capsule with the labels across like you would get for a prescription. Then you have your bottle with the ironmongery sign for the industry. And he said the top it's the angel. It's supposed to symbolise peace. There you go, Cannon. Which is also on there. And normally you see a bottle and you're just like, yeah, but I really like, when he explained that, I really like the story behind that. Mm-hmm. The Harp of Erin, that was it. 46%, still not the strongest in your collection. You've not even tried your strongest one yet, have you, darling?
No, I haven't.
I picked up Dan last Christmas. It was a whiskey club collaboration with Macallan, and it's, I think, 65%.
Yeah, it's paint stripper.
But you've not even tried it. Next time we actually go London, if he still has that, I'll ask him if you can try a bit. Because I feel like he's got a bottle, he's just not opened yet.
Bear in mind, through the, is it distillation or
Distillation.
Thank you. That when it gets to the very final drum of the once they've distilled, it comes out and that's 80%.
Woo!
That's 80%. That's illegal for them to sell it, so they've got to water that down.
Yeah.
For you to get 60%, like that's not that far off of that. So I'm just thinking, what kind of petrol's they sitting under there?
Well, it better not be petrol. It was a bloody expensive
I'm
bottle
sure it
and
was.
collaboration. The man said it's a real nice burn. I was like, oh yeah, he likes that. I said, I can't think it because it just burns everything of me. I got that when we went to Leeds in the Whisky Club. I was like, you just pop out for a moment. He was like, what? I was like, just go outside. That's all, just Christmas present.
Oh, that was another thing.
What? Ah, yes, guys, if you see whiskey, it's normally Whiskey, but they've stuck with whiskey without the E. And that was how they always spelt it. And when it was revived, they said, no, we're going to keep it like that. And he said, a lot of people say, why are you spelling it wrong? However, that was the original way, weren't it, of whiskey? And then something happened when Ireland was colonised. They put the E in, and then most people stuck with it, but they kept it.
Some people stuck with it, some people didn't.
And the difference between Scotch whiskey and Irish is Irish will do the rule of 3. They will triple distill, and Scotland double distills. They said you can get some Irish that double and Scottish that triple, but rule of the thumb is the luck of the 3 with the Irish, 3 ingredients, 3 stages, 3 distillations, and then the Scotch will...
You was listening.
And then the Scotch will do double. I always listen.
You do? Then how many years they got to be distilled?
It's got to be done for at least 3 years to class as a whiskey.
My girl, that's right.
Tasting it is a completely different story. You guys will still see from the videos, I'm like teetering on the edge when that's getting to my lips and I taste it. I'm like, and he's like, do you get like tobacco, citrus, woody? And I'm like, strong. I really don't get anything with whiskies.
I really don't.
Apart from when it's peated. I can tell when it's peated because it smells like an ashtray.
You can smell it. Yeah.
And the Titanic distillery for a blend had 10% peat in, and oh my god, you lifted that glass up and you could be next to a bonfire.
Yeah.
And you said it kind of like, it just overpowered everything in it.
The man was like, oh. He was like, oh, there's this in, there's this, there's that in it, and I was like, oh, okay, 10% of this, 5% of that.
Did you get like Christmas spices? Dan was like, nah.
All I could taste and smell was the peatiness, even though you've done it 3 times. Just
yeah, they say you have to do it 3 times. I did once, and I'm like, oh.
Just tried it just to see if I could get any other taste. Nope.
That original McConnell, so they've got a green label, which is the original one. They done that first with ginger beer, and now I could very slowly sip that. I would have liked a bit more ginger beer than the whiskey, but I might actually try that. I might try and find like a subtle whiskey, or I try it with that actually. Try it with ginger beer, because I didn't mind that actually. That was it was palatable. I mean, the couple that we was with and Dan, they all downed that as, and I still had bits in my glass, but I was like, I took quite a few sips.
It's fine. You haven't got to drink it because it's there, and you haven't got to.
No, but I feel bad, and I think, what if they look at me and they're offended? Like, we've just freaking poured her a whiskey and she's just left it. I'm like,
but you're not there to drink the whiskey.
I'm there when they say, oh, what are you? And I'm like, I'm a bit more like rum and gin. They're like, okay. I'm like, I'm here for him though. Like, I'll give it a go.
Okay.
But I do get like, you see my soul leave my body when I do that. I'm like, whoa. Quickly go for the water. I'm necking back the water. That's fine. Titanic Distillery do vodka as well, because it was quick to distill. They didn't want to go down the gin route, and they said they wanted a vodka that you could drink neat. I still wouldn't recommend drinking vodka neat. It didn't give you the burn. I will say that with that one, it was quite smooth, but it's vodka. It's like 40%.
Was it candy syrup or something?
Sugar beet.
Sugar beet. That's it.
I was really listening.
You was, and I was like, okay. So when I genuinely first tasted it, I could taste candy floss.
Yeah, I tasted citrus.
No.
Isn't it weird how
Obviously,
people's palates are so different?
Different. But you know that sensation of when you leave candy floss on your tongue?
And it dissolves.
Yeah. That's what I had as soon as
I'd
obviously
like to live a
3
lemonade.
bits. Yeah. But
What if you guys have whiskey and you mix it with something? What do you mix it with? Because I don't think I've had ginger beer mixed with a whiskey. But I say it was a bit. Well, ginger beer, I've got to be in the mood for that because it can be quite a spicy drink.
I can't be dealing with that.
But I actually really enjoy it. So you might come home and I'm just trying all your whiskies with some ginger beer.
I'm just sitting there thinking, do we sound like alcoholics?
We do always end up. Have you not noticed when we're away? We do always end up somewhere like a distillery or a vineyard.
Like we haven't got a problem. Like I promise you, we can go days without drinks. It's fine.
When we're away though, we're just like, oh, I wonder what's in the area.
Yeah.
But some people, like, when they go away, might like to see... I was going to say places to hike. We do places to hike as well.
That's what I mean.
When we go away, we actually do such a mixture. Shopping, hiking, drinking, eating, bit of history. I mean, I'm really looking forward to Poland. But...
but I think for us, well, definitely with the gins and the whiskies and that, we like to see how they're all differently made.
Yes.
That's like when we done the Bombay Sapphire, and
that was cool.
They dealt with the botanicals and they put them all in their own individual way. Like it's like okay, but then you go to somewhere else and they do something completely different. And you're like, it
might be the same like process,
but
the method in which people do it. And especially with whiskey, with the stills, whether it's a pot or a copper still, the size of it, the volume. Like you look, for example, like Glenkinchie, that had a whole complete unit at the back.
Yeah.
And then we've been to ones where it's literally like a garage and they're just starting off. Yeah. Vineyards, again, completely different as to how they process the wine, where they bottle it or they cork it like champagne and that. And yeah, with the Bombay Sapphire one, that was the first one I ever went into and you had a little cinema.
Yeah.
And you actually made your own measure, the interactive wall. That was really good. So we do like to see what is about in the local areas. And I can't lie, if we're ever on a road trip, normally we are Googling, is there a brewery? Is there a distillery? Is there a vineyard? Because why not? It's always very something different. And we've got to tick off the ones from your map that Mum got you at Christmas.
Yes.
I reckon we've ticked off a few. I can't lie. I reckon we've done a few. We've already got a few in mind for next year that keep popping up, don't they? And we're like, okay. But all in all, Belfast, the fact you can get out on a driver's licence, like I felt a fraud not having my passport. I was like, actually, they're not even asking for my passport.
You sort of want to be like, do you want to ask me?
I'm leaving the country. Well, technically you're leaving the country, but you're not leaving the UK.
Yeah.
And we will never ever take premium economy for granted again.
No.
I need to sort out Poland upgrading. I've got to pay the balance tomorrow and I'll sort out the seats in that. Dublin, are we going to be okay for Dublin? That's an hour and a half flight.
Fine.
And then I need to sort out the thingy. Oh yeah, guys, you don't even know. I'm not telling you too much of next year, but we are having a little trip to Dublin. So there's going to be another island vlog. But the best thing of any trip, of course, is souvenirs. And Belfast Airport weren't actually too bad. There was only really one souvenir shop, but your girl made most of it. Kicking off, what did we do first? Giant's Causeway. We got a magnet. Shock. There's going to be a hell of a lot of magnets here, guys. God, this new Canon, I've really got to focus it back on. And then this. So this is Irish Putin hazelnut liqueur. And it weren't till we done the McConnell's tour that the man very kindly informed us that Putin was basically moonshine. And I was like, shit, I've bought a bottle of that. So it's at 35%. I just saw it as hazelnut liqueur and thought it was going to be like a nice, like after dinner drink. Maybe not. Yeah. I might have to mix that with me ginger beer.
You can have it with something.
Save it for a say or shot it and whew. Be delirious. Be absolutely delirious. And also, guys, the Titanic exhibition. So you couldn't really film in there, which if people say you can't film, I'm like, absolutely. You was allowed to film on the ride, and then the rest of it, they said, don't film. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to film. I'm not going to take pictures. As soon as we got to the ride, I was like, I am going to film this, because that was actually quite an unusual little thing. You was in almost like a shuttle, and you just went, and it dropped and up, down, and spun around, and just kind of told you the story of it. The end scene, as I say, we spoke about, that was very moving at the end of that, and you see a lot more behind the scenes of like the discovery of it, which I think we haven't seen in any of the exhibitions we've done this year.
That is a very valid point.
It's kind of just like it was found, done, but actually no, it wasn't just found. It didn't tell you the time scale, it didn't tell you what they found first, because they actually didn't find the ship first. They found the boiler, and then they discovered the latter part of it. They didn't tell you a history of the man who found it and his upbringing and his disabilities and bits like that. Like, that was really good and really informative. Seeing the difference between the classes in like the recreation of the rooms, and then you went in a 4-minute kind of like immersive, you just stood there and it took you each level of the Titanic, weren't it? So definitely, if you go there for what it includes, and you get the stuff at the Nomadic as well, I don't think that was too bad.
Don't get us wrong, the Nomadic's nothing special to look at. It's
just a boat.
Yeah, you walk around. It's an old vessel.
Yeah, like the ones at Portsmouth Docks.
Yeah,
in it, like that era. If you guys know about that, but it has the infamous like the column with the black rim that White Vessel was known about, and that was good. I love the gift shop. Love the gift shop. I, of course, got a few bits. I got a thimble, which is going to go straight over there, and people are probably going to go, oh my God, more tut. Yes, more tut. And it's my first gold symbol, and it is an exclusive product to Titanic Belfast. I feel like I might actually keep this in the holder, this one. It is exclusive. The pricing weren't too bad out there, because, to be honest, guys, it's like British pricing, so don't worry about like, oh, it's different. It weren't actually too bad, was it?
No.
And then we always get a bauble on our adventures. He's just going to sleep on me.
I'm not. I'm just getting comfortable. Sorry.
We got a Titanic Belfast bauble, which I cannot wait to go on the tree. And then, of course, magnets. I like this one because it's the ship, and then this is the sculpture that is what the exhibition is in. Canon, thank you. And of course I've got a pen. Can't lie, this is a very bougie pen. Like, I like this. I feel like this is going to be for like writing letters to my cousin when she's at sea on the cruise. It's a very regal pen.
It's a pen.
Dan was like, I'm popping to the loo, and I was like, I'm going gift shop. He was like, be good. There were sailor hats. Like, I'll almost come out with a full sailor's outfit.
That's what worries me.
And I come in, I was like, I've done good. I haven't gone too OTT. I did, guys, look at this. I am never, ever, ever going to use this in my life, but I couldn't not get it. They also had it with Guinness, but I didn't want the Guinness one because when we go to Dublin, we'll do Guinness. But look, I can get my 2 little fingers in. Could be like a little espresso. This one I could have me whiskey in, maybe.
I'll sort you a whiskey out. You're on there.
Whiskey, lemon and honey. I'll have a little hot toddy in this when I'm poorly.
No.
No?
No, if you have honey and lemon, it goes in proper cup.
Well, it is a proper cup.
No, it's not. That's proper. No.
I like this cup. It is a proper cup. But I love that. I was like, nope, I'm being good. And then, what did we... Oh, Game of Thrones. So, I think you guys wouldn't have seen it because I don't think I put it in because I've actually had trouble trying to download the photos and videos. I've only just gotten through today. But I rode a dragon. So I'll actually probably include that in the next Life Lately vlog. I was freaking loving life. In a room, green screens, man in a chair with horns going, woo! Having the wind blowing in my face, and the woman's like, right at the end, it's the big thing, go wild. I was like, yay! And I said to Dan, you do it. He was like, no. I was like, I was the only people walking past, and I was the only one that was doing it. I felt so sorry for the lady there. I just walked up to her and I was like, what what's this? And she went, you can ride a dragon. I was like, oh, I'm sold. Sit me on that seat, darling. Did you look around and think, where is she?
I was listening to the bloke about the explosions, and then I'm hearing, whoa! And I'm like, that's Shan.
Where the hell is she?
Walked up round the corner and you're there out. You gotta try this! I was like, all
there
right.
she is. She's loving life. She's fine.
And then you had the two bodies of the of Jamie and Cersei.
Oh, that was because a lot of people said to me that was like quite a poignant bit within the tour, and really was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I still will not. I am not smaller than Arya.
You bloody are.
I'm not.
I can't lie though. They sort of like they seemed like they was like pushed out the way.
Well,
like,
that was kind of like the latter part, weren't it, with the map and all that?
Yeah, but I thought like
it wasn't focused on.
For me, it was like, right, we've got these two. Where do we put them?
I thought they would have been where that map was, and you know where they were standing.
Yeah.
I think having them in the middle of that would have been a bit more.
I wouldn't say the
iconic.
map because.
Or like a chapel.
Put them in that room, maybe along the side or somewhere, but they seem sort of like out to the left. They're like
a
almost
walkway.
Almost just like, right, put them over there, they'll be fine. People can see them as they come walking round. Like, I feel like there wasn't really any thought in where they put them because they had Kyber there as well.
Yeah, it was really good, and all of the stuff was life size. So Jon Snow actually really isn't that tall.
No.
The mountain is a mountain, isn't it? You had your picture of the mountain. And then, yeah, Arya, I'm like, there's no way that I'm not as tall as her.
Yeah, well, she was only little.
If you see the Instagram post, you'll see that I'm like, this is not right. Mm. So we got to the end, and so there was a little bit of a palaver trying to sort out the, oh God, guys. So when you get to the end, if you do the studio tour, before you go get your pictures, just before you go out, they have the Iron Throne. They put a cloak on you, that is mandatory. Yeah. And then you can get things. So I had a sword, you didn't want a shield or anything. So I tell you what, we've got one printed, which is one of us smiling, but they say, be serious. Oh my God, I've never laughed so much when we look back at the picture. I said, that's got to be a Christmas card picture. We are so stern, like regal. Oh my God.
When he said, put an angry face, well, it wasn't an angry face, what was it?
It's like very strict.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, this is my face. This, like, I don't have to do anything.
It's rest of bitch face.
And just literally.
And I'm like. And that's it. When we look back at it, that was the one we howled at when we saw it. I was like, oh my God. I wasn't going to get that one printed, but I was like, no, we'll get them printed off. Because the booklet you actually get, I didn't realise, but Dan said there's holes in each of the pages, so you can print them off yourself, the other photos, and pop them in. Mm-hmm. But of course, ding, 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 we have a winner. It is another magnet. I need to really work out the settings again on this, guys. I do apologise. We have a magnet. We have a tree decoration, because they didn't have a ball, so we had a decoration. And then I got the rollerball pen with a sword clip, the collector's edition pen. Because I was like, you know what? I've got me collector's Harry Potter. I want my collector's Game of Thrones as well. And then at the airport, I picked up the I Love Belfast. They had a lot of island stuff, and I was like, I don't want Ireland because we're going there next year. I want Belfast. And this is basically everywhere we went bar the Crown Bar. So you have the fish, cannon, there we are. You have the fish, oh God, look, and then it goes straight, don't look at my ugly mug. Fish, Baby Ben, which is basically a small Big Ben, the Goliath, the Titanic, and then the Titanic. Nomadic, actually, that is the Nomadic on there. So I got AM1, and trust me to pick the only one up that wouldn't scan.
Yeah.
Palaver that was, but hey ho. And then I actually got a ball of Belfast, because I was like, we had Titanic, so we actually have Belfast, and it just has all of the landmarks where we went to.
That's the Nomadic.
Because it's the only ship that's there, ain't it? It's in front of Titanic.
Yeah, but the Titanic's... But the Nomadic only had the one tube.
Do you think maybe it's just showing Titanic?
I think that is the Titanic, though.
Oh.
I can't lie, because it's got 4 vessels.
Dan, have you opened this?
No.
Why is it? Guys, have I been diddled out of my chocolate? Oh no. Oh my God, it's got clovers on it?
You have been diddled. Look, push it down.
I literally felt that and thought, he's took the first bar of that.
Cheeky cow.
Of course, in the airport, we got some chocolates. So we got the Irish hazelnut chocolate bar. Cannot wait to tuck into that. And then I think, right, what did I get? Irish coffee fudge for Dada. Irish whiskey fudge for Dan. And Irish dairy cream for Mum. So everyone's got their bits. And then, oh, because we're coming into Christmas, cheese crackers, we need a bit of chutney, all the good stuff. We picked up the full of flavour Irish stout and onion chutney. I cannot wait. I've got to cover my spices. I cannot wait because I need to adjust the settings again on this. I literally got that camera to how I wanted it. I've got to reset it all. We've got a chutney. And then the most iconic thing that I was praying it would not get damaged coming through. Guys, I could have got the bigger one. I was really good. I got the little one. I also did get a t-shirt, which I think I've already took upstairs. But you'll see that in a vlog. I got a Game of Thrones t-shirt. But look, we got the Iron Throne. That's definitely staying down here. Okay. That's like iconic. So yes, I'm so glad that that actually lasted through the journey and didn't get battered. So my lovelies, I would say if you're thinking of Belfast, do it.
Do it.
So good. And there's actually still quite a few trips that we want to do next time we go, don't we? It's because it's so easy to get out. Okay, you're really tired on the Monday. I can't lie, guys. You land late Friday night. You have 2 jam-packed days. Yeah. You're really tired on the Monday, but it's a good time.
That chill out Sunday, nah. Goes well and truly out the window.
Well, we did have a little bit of a lay-in. We had some brekkie.
So we had a lay-in till about 7.
Then it was go.
Yeah, then you're up, then you're breakfast, then you're out, then you're logging out, and then you're right. You take the cases, then you're right. Hike this way. So.
And the Glass of Thrones, if you're around the Titanic quarter as well, the Glass of Thrones you can see, and the HMS Caroline.
The Glass of Thrones was something that we literally just stumbled upon.
Walking down, was like, what's this?
Yeah.
And Dan's like, oh my God, there's more of them.
When you look at it, you're like, oh my God, like that's the Game of Thrones, like there was scenes out of it that they made into glass. You're like, okay.
Really
you
nice.
go along and you see the other one and you're like,
yeah.
Wow, and then you see there's a timeline of them and you're like,
I said we can't have like that would be so cool to have something like that around London for Harry Potter, but I don't think we could. I think it'd just get vandalised. But the people was lovely. Everyone said to us, oh no, the people, they don't like the English. The people was absolutely lovely to us. We didn't have any problems or run-ins or altercations. Food was good, drink was good, weather was a hell of a lot better than what we thought.
I was expecting to be pissing down, but we got lucky, very lucky. And
yeah, definitely I think, and there's still a lot of like history side, obviously Bushman's Distillery, but history side in terms of doing the Black Cab Ride we was looking at, weren't we? And there's a few more around there. Going to St George's Market because that's definitely on the cards for next time. And yeah, I mean, who knows? We will be back in Belfast very soon. When it will happen, who knows? But you've got a little insider here which shouldn't know yet, but you do. We are off to Dublin next year. More details of that will be revealed later on. But yeah, very spontaneous. Dublin trip is now on the cards for next year. But my lovelies, that's the end of Belfast. And then think, it's not long, and then we've got Poland. Then it's Christmas. As you'll probably think, that's bare behind you. We're in the process of actually taking Dan Halloween, and even now, just I'm looking at our image and I'm like, it looks so bare. It looks so bare. But that means there's room for Christmas. That is the task. I keep seeing everyone's TikToks and Instagrams, and I'm like, Dan, everyone's got their trees up. He's like, no, they haven't.
I haven't. That's from last year. Don't fall for it.
I'm like, I want my tree up. But we haven't really got many spare weekends at the moment, so it's just doing little bits and bobs as we can. Look at him. He's like a little Eskimo.
Yeah.
How was your whiskey?
It was lovely. It didn't touch the sides.
Just has a little tipple every now and again in the week, didn't you?
Only a little bit. I mean, you see how much I had. Jesus
you only had
Christ.
a tiny bit.
Literally Yeah, much.
Oh, and we definitely need to go back to the McConnell's distillery because I really wanted one of the glasses, but where they've been packing everything up for the markets, the glasses weren't for sale, and I said to Dan, we need to go back for that because that was a good one. Never seen one that was like angled on the side with the lip as well. And they had a spoon. I wanted the spoon just to bring back. It was a whiskey stirring spoon.
It was what?
Whiskey stirring spoon.
A whiskey stirring spoon. How often do you see me?
Instead of swishing it, you could stir it with your little McConnell.
You will swirl it for a reason. Get the oxygen in there.
See the legs of it.
You could sniff.
Get the legs on it as well, eh?
The legs trickle down, tells you how.
Alright.
I can't remember what it tells you.
The velocity of it.
Is it the strength?
No, is it velocity or viscosity?
Oh, no. For the taste, how long it lasts within your mouth.
Oh. But, yes, my lovies, I do hope you've enjoyed the Belfast vlog. Because as I say, there was only 2, but bearing in mind, we was only there for 48 hours. So I think we've done a good thing in 48 hours. And, of course, that was Dan's last birthday present. Now I'm so excited because I'm actually almost finished on Christmas presents.
Oh, sorry.
Guys, if you did enjoy that video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below and leave us a comment. Have you been Belfast? What would you recommend? Are you a whiskey drinker? What are your favourites? Distilleries? Send it all over to us because, yeah, we'll have a few road trips next year, won't we?
Oh, yeah.
Guys, take care. Stay safe as always. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.